Now, you all know that Eric Cantor lost to Dave Bratt in a primary. First time a House Majority Leader has ever lost in a primary, ever. And then that's where the news picks this up. JP Updates writes, following a devastating defeat in the primaries, Eric Cantor is reportedly jumping into a cozy Wall Street investment firm. Agree and disagree. I agree that he is now, of course, heading to Wall Street, and that's awesome and completely predicted. I don't agree that it was a devastating defeat. Yes, it was an unprecedented defeat. Eric Cantor, instead of serving out the rest of his term, immediately pulled a chute and was like, see you, wouldn't want to be you. I'm Audi 5000, gone, gone, okay? And they're like, oh my God, what happened? Is he embarrassed because of the defeat? And I said on this program from the day he lost to the day that he left office, you knuckleheads, he's ecstatic. He's going to run to Wall Street or K Street. He's going to pick one of those two places and make millions of dollars. He just won the lottery. Devastating defeat? No. He loves it. Okay, so to give you a sense of how much he loves it, what was his signing bonus? This is hilarious. He got a $1.4 million signing bonus. What is he, Alex Rodriguez? I don't understand. Signing bonus for what? Did you get a signing bonus last time somebody gave you a job? Oh, welcome to McDonald's. How you doing? Here's a $200,000 signing bonus. Signing bonus for what? For his talents? Okay, great. Let's look into that, shall we? First of all, he's going to Moelis and Company, obviously a Wall Street firm. They do a lot of investments. I'll tell you exactly what they do in a second. He's vice chairman there. Oh, is he? And a managing director. And he's on the company's board of directors. Well, this guy knows a lot about finance, isn't it? Except that he knows nothing about finance. The Hill explains, Cantor will focus on client development and providing strategic and financial advice. Well, again, there, agree and disagree. Will he do client development? Yes. He knows a lot of rich people because those are the guys that he used to pleasure to get his donations. All the time that he was a very powerful congressman in Washington, he had to call all the rich Republicans in the country saying, please give me money, please give my party money. So he knows all those rich people. So that might actually help them. Does he know anything about strategic and financial advice? Let me show you what Moelis does. The investment bank focuses on offering strategic and financial advice to clients on mergers and acquisitions, recapitalizations, and restructurings, and other corporate finance matters. In all those matters, Eric Cantor has approximately Dick Ola in experience. Mergers and acquisitions. When's the last time Eric Cantor did a recapitalization? No. He's going to have an office in New York. He's going to have one down in Washington where he's going to sip a lot of tea. Oh, that iced tea. Oh, let me call a rich guy. Hey, how you doing, man? You want to invest with us? Great. Okay. Now, look, that's a job. That's real. Okay. That provides some value. But that's not really why they're hiring him. I'm going to explain that in a second. In fact, I'm not going to explain it. Mr. Ken Moelis is. Ken Moelis is the CEO, of course, of Moelis and Company. He says, Eric has proven himself to be a pro-business advocate and one who will enhance our boardroom discussions with CEOs and senior management, as well as we help them navigate the most important strategic decisions. Okay, the rest of that is absolute nonsense. The important part is the beginning. Proven himself to be a pro-business advocate. Eric knows where to give the tax breaks. That's why we only pay 15% when the top bracket is 39%. We save a tremendous amount of money, tens of millions, sometimes hundreds of millions of dollars, for others billions of dollars, because Eric Cantor gave us those tax breaks. For no reason. The 15% rate is unjustifiable under any situation. But they have it. Why? Because of Eric Cantor being a pro-business advocate. Cantor will receive an annual base salary of $400,000. Group LP has also agreed to pay Mr. Cantor an initial cash amount of $400,000 and grant Mr. Cantor $1 million in initial restricted stock units. Those are RSUs. That's this year. How about next year? For calendar year 2015, Group LP has agreed to pay Mr. Cantor minimum incentive compensation of $1.2 million in cash and $400,000 in incentive RSUs payable in equal quarterly installments. So when you put those two things together, there isn't much time left in 2014, by the way, and 2015, voila, here's $3 million. Thank you so much. Now, thank you for your past services, but also, more importantly, for your future services. So what's he going to do? He's going to call rich people. That's a small part of the job. Moelis and company already knows a ton of rich people. They don't need Eric Cantor for that. Okay, but it's marginally helpful there. Then he's going to call his colleagues, but he's not technically a lobbyist. He's working on mergers and acquisitions on Wall Street. He's going to call his colleagues and he's going to say, hey, you know what? Keep that tax rate really low. Regulations, get rid of them, okay? These guys don't want regulations, and this greases the wheels so they make more and more money, not by actually competing, but buying off government. But there's a third part. Let's go to that third part. Explanation is at the Hill. The contract allows Cantor to leave the company after 2 years without a pay penalty to take a full-time elected or appointed position in federal government, state government, or a national party. In other words, don't worry, Eric. You get to keep the whole $3 million. We want you to go back into government. After we bribed you with this $3 million, where do you think we want you to go? Of course, head right back in there. If a Republican president wins and he nominates you for a cabinet position, win. If you get back into Congress somehow, win. In any way you get back into government and you keep being our boy, I'm being incredibly polite there, okay? And that money will keep on flowing. And by the way, the next time you lose or you get out of office, you come back and we give you another couple of $1 million. That's how this revolving door works. That's how Wall Street has all the advantages and you have none of it. That's how they transferred all the tax liability onto you and not onto them. And it's because of guys like Eric Cantor who were bribed to do that specific thing. And this is exactly part of that bribe. There is one way to change all that. Kick all the bums out. wolf-pack.com. If there's no money in politics, there's no sons of bitches like Eric Cantor, okay? That's why Washington finds Wolfpack so dangerous. We had somebody tell us the other day, a group working in Washington, saying, hey, we're not like Wolfpack, we're not dangerous like them. Oh, you better believe it, because we're gonna put an end to all this. This highway robbery, where they take all of our money and bring it over to Wall Street, and they do it for things like this $3 million bribe. Get money out of politics, wolf-pack.com. Let's go get the sons of bitches.